Good morning, Spartans. I'm Vashti, bringing you the Timeline broadcast this Thursday morning. Last week, students were able to enjoy their 2-day fall break. After a stressful week of midterms, it's great to get a break from classes so you can have some time to yourself or go back home and visit your family. We went around campus and asked students what they did for fall break and how they're feeling so far.
What's going on, man? I'm Colton. I had a good fall break. I got caught up on a lot of my homework, so I should be good for the next couple weeks. My grades are looking solid. I went back to the crib, see my folks, my family, my friends, and then just stayed on campus a little early, got back in the gym, and just hung out. That's about all I really did.
For fall break, I flew out to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to visit my girlfriend and my grandfather. And coming into fall break, I'm feeling very confident about my grades, and because of that, it's leading me to feel a lot more success for the rest of the year and this semester especially.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name Darion Love. Man, for my fall break, I went back early. Left like Tuesday, had to get some assignments done before I left, turned them all in. Pretty caught up on my classes, got to bring one little grade up, but it's smooth though. But I see my family, see my baby cousin, just had a good time with them, went out to eat, seen a lot of folks I ain't get to see my best friend from 7th grade. Yeah, it was fun. So yeah, I'm just excited for the rest of the semester for real.
This semester will be over before we know it, so students need to stay focused and get plenty of rest. Thanksgiving break is approaching quickly. Spartans, new technology is coming to MBU. We are getting new computers in the Mac lab down in the chapel building. We talked to Dr. Means about what is to come and how it will affect his classes and the students of MBU.
I'm Dr. Alan Means. I am the Associate Dean in the School of Communications, and I also am the Professor of Journalism and Communications. There are new computers coming into this Mac lab. We have about 15 units. They have served us well for pretty much the lifespan that's expected of Apple products. Apple products are really, really industry standard. They're the best there is, in my opinion. So they do last a little longer than some other types of computer products, but these have run their course and kind of near the end of their life. So we're getting new eMacs in this room. The eMacs being the processor and hard drive for each individual unit in its own little silver puck. And I'm excited about that. So they'll look about the same, but they'll be much faster and much more powerful. I love the flexibility of keeping all of our work. We have really large volume files and video files being the largest. And so keeping them on the media server is a little more convenient for us, but we are possibly moving toward a cloud-based OneDrive system, because all of y'all as students and all of us as members of the MBU community have access to a pretty much not limitless, but a very large cloud-based storage space through OneDrive with new computers in here, which will be very fast. I really do think I look forward to that going well, because when you're downloading a large video file to a local server, or excuse me, a local hard drive, a local computer unit to work on, and then when you're finished with the project rather, you upload it back to the cloud space. That up and down time can take some time. I think with our new processors on these new computers coming in, it should make that time pretty fast. So I think the trade-off in the long run will be worth it. Although I'm hoping we don't get rid of the media server right away. I want to make sure that when we get our new computers in here, see how things are going, stay with our media server in its current form, because it's actually a local server. It's a local hard drive on campus, but it's very expensive. But I like that we can maybe keep it around for a while, see how this goes, start moving some things to our cloud-based storage like OneDrive, try that for a while, kind of try them both, and then we'll kind of cut the cord later on if we have to. There were some hiccups at the beginning, but now they're going so smoothly. I kind of trust them. But when they did say they would like to come in here and switch all these out, like sooner than later, my first thought was we might want to wait a little while and do it over a large break, like Christmas break. But I'm ready for them to come whenever they're ready. I think they're going to come in maybe the week of Thanksgiving.
That's exciting news. I cannot wait till all those new computers are in. Last Tuesday, MBU hosted its first ever stargazing party in the MBU Quad. This event, hosted by the Learning Center, which brought in an astronomer from the St. Louis Astronomical Society. This astronomer set up a telescope and let students look through it to see Saturn and Jupiter up close. We talked with a student that attended to get their thoughts on the new event. Let's hear what they had to say.
I got to look through a telescope for the first time, and I saw Saturn and its ring and its moon, and it was really cool just learning some facts about it, and I would totally do this again.
Now, I'm sure that at least a few of you Spartans are familiar with the video game, whether it's Super Mario, Duke Nukem, Minecraft, or Fortnite. But do you all know about Valorant? What about how our MBU Esports Valorant team is one of the best collegiate teams in the country? Let's find out with Jackson.
Good morning, Spartans. I'm Jackson Devers, and if you didn't already know, we have an esports team within our athletics program here at MBU, and our team is beating big-name universities, including Mizzou and Maryville University, in a game called Valorant. If you aren't familiar with Valorant, do you know about any games that are played in esports?
No.
And have you heard of it?
I've heard of it.
I heard of Rocket League, but I ain't heard of none else other game.
It is a 5v5 multiplayer first-person shooter where one team attacks and the other defends. College esports news has called us the underdogs, who you've probably never heard of before, that you may want to start getting to know. With our recent victory in Kansas City at the Red Bull Campus Clutch competition.
That is game! Missouri Baptist University! Taking it all within a fuse!
We are now barely a week away from competing in the Red Bull Campus Clutch National Tournament in Chicago on November 4th. This will be a huge opportunity for our team and our university, as whoever wins this tournament will go on to compete against the best collegiate team from every country in Istanbul, Turkey, in the World Championship. Follow the journey of our boys Cavern, Demon, Town Polkin, and Black Moose of the MBU Valorant team. Go follow MBU Esports on Twitter.
And now, here's Easton with sports.
Good morning, Spartans. I am Easton Locke bringing you your Spartan Sports Update. We have a Player of the Week with Kaylee Hanger getting her 5th Player of the Week. The women's volleyball team went and played 13th ranked Columbia College, and Hanger had posted 19 digs. That is some great work, and congratulations, Kaylee. There was some great runners this week at the Great Lakes Challenge. The team altogether got 16th place, and freshman Grant Patton was running his fastest with beating his personal record and putting him in 45th place. The other runners were not too far behind him. Keep up the great work, Spartans. We're proud of you. The women's soccer team came to play last week. They beat the socks off William Baptist, with the score at the end of the game being 4-0. Skylar Koch was outstanding with taking 2 shots and making those 2 shots. Keep up the work, girls, and keep on winning. Spartans brought all they could to the football field this past Saturday, and it didn't fall our way. But that doesn't mean we didn't play well, with Cooper Brown putting up 224 yards in the air and Blake Kite on the defensive side with 18 total tackles, and 2 of those were for a loss. Good luck, men, and bring it your all this Saturday. This has been your Spartan Sports Update, and I am Easton Locke. Throw it back to Vashti.
That's all for this week's Timeline Update and News. For more spectacular stories from around the MBU community, visit MBU Timeline at the link on your screen. Thank you for watching. For more MBU Timeline, I'm Vashti Altide.